Hi, this is Ryan Williams introducing this week's investment of the week. And before I do so, I'm excited to tell you about a couple different clients that I interacted with this last week. It'll be in general terms, but their situations I think have application to many of you because this email goes out to those that are all along that spectrum of first or never considered to savvy investors that have invested millions. And anyways, this particular client, this first one, it has never invested. It's their first time. And what they recognize is the opportunity that exists in the market where there's $300 to $500 a month cash flow. They had a vehicle that was a nice vehicle that were making payments on and recognized that what they could do is sell that car, take the money that they receive from that car and have it towards as a down payment. Their goal is to pick up two properties. With these two properties, then they will use the money, the cash flow, somewhere between $600 and $1,000, and then be able to go back and get that vehicle and probably still be ahead. So now they have two properties and the same vehicle, and they've got rid of an expense. I thought that was a very creative and impressive strategy for taking advantage of the market. The second person is someone that's invested a decent amount. They've invested in properties on the market. They've also invested in properties at the trustee sale. And their bank has been trying to convince them that they should participate in this loan. They're willing to give them over $100,000 at almost 7%. Well, when they looked at the numbers, he recognizes that he's generally on these trustee sales, he's flipping about 3 properties a year. That would allow him, and on average, he's somewhere between 10 and 15% return after all expenses paid on that investment. And so he has the opportunity to net 35% return after paying the interest on this loan. And so recognize that he has an opportunity to do more property than what he was even already, and that there is a great opportunity in the market right now. And then the third was an investor that's invested millions before, a fund manager that has interest in coming out to this area. Again, all of these represent the spectrum that all of you are upon. And what's interesting to me is that within, with any spot on that spectrum, investing in real estate in the Central Valley makes so much sense for so many different reasons for so many different people. So I felt that it would be helpful for those of you to hear some other experiences and stories from those that are also determining where to get in, when to get in, and how to get in. Now, this week's property is a good one, as they all are. I mean, I don't pick a property and endorse one that's not going to be a positive cash flow, that's not going to have a good cap rate, and this one does. This is a 9.5 cap rate on this particular property. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, just under 1,400 square foot home built in 1975. This one has a little bit of rehab that needs to be done. I've budgeted for $10,000, which is probably a little bit high, but there's carpet, paint, appliances, some countertops, and some other miscellaneous repairs that need to be taken care of. And this one has a cash flow opportunity, if you take that entire $10,000, of just under 13%. The rent on this one is $1,100 conservatively. The various sites say that you could get $1,150 or better, and it has a net income or a positive cash flow of $400 a month. That's if you leverage 20% down. So this is a good property. Again, it's always great to have so many options available to us, even in a time where our inventory is down. So enjoy looking at the numbers this week, checking out the website. And again, if you're on that spectrum, and especially those that are first getting in, wondering when and how and if, there's plenty others that are also recognizing the opportunity and jumping into the market for the first time. It's nice to be in these times as an investor. Have a great weekend, and we will send out another one next week.